Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lucian GKaiser AGE. My name is Lucian GKaiser, and we're going to be going over my Macross collection today as I test out my new microphone in preparation for the second part of the Macross lore series. So we're going to get this started with one of my favorites and one of my old school Macross Valkyries that I got several years ago. This is the 1/48th scale Yamato VF1S Hikaru Custom from Macross. Do you remember love? This is a fantastic figure for its age. This is several years old. They're extremely hard to come by nowadays, and just a fantastic figure for its size and its age from that long ago. Now, of course, this whole video is unscripted. I just want to let you know that. So things sound a little bit weird. That's just because all this is right off the fly. I'm just talking about stuff while I test out this new microphone and letting you guys take a look at some of my classic Valkyries that I have and my newer ones that I currently have as well. So this guy is just fantastic. Comes molded in the Hikaru colors. Very posable, with a lot of ratcheting on all the joints to make it a lot more stable and sturdy. It even has movable flaps on the wings, so you can actually move the flaps up and down. And of course the wings are posable as well. As you can see, I've got the missiles loaded on there, which is a rare configuration that you don't really see too often in the show. But all in all, it is a fantastic figure for its age. Sadly, the white is starting to turn an off color, but I'm looking into ways to kind of restore that and get it back to that pristine white. But let's go ahead and put him to the side, and we're going to take a look at one of the more recent purchases that I made, and that would be this guy right here, the VF1S. Once again, the same model of Valkyrie, but this time in the Macer colors from Macross Delta. This is an excellent smaller sized figure. This is from the High Metal R series of Macross figures. Sadly, it doesn't have a high level of metal in it, aside from the feet here on the figure itself, which are nicely detailed. Even the thruster vents inside the feet are nicely detailed as well. It is extremely posable, much like its larger versions, and extremely mechanically detailed as well. They have a nice little filler piece that goes right in here that fills in the cavity that would be on most Valkyrie fighter models that are out there, even including the old 1/48th one. And of course the antennas are posable. But I love this figure. It's a nice size. It fits well on my desk space. It's basically like almost a 1/44th scale size, a little bit smaller, but that's because the Valkyries themselves are not exactly that large in the universe as well. But it's just an excellent figure. It comes with the gun pod, comes with a couple of missile racks. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with the boxed style missiles, which I was kind of disappointed on, but that's all right because I have the VF1A already on order, the Hikaru version from Do You Remember Love, and that comes with the super parts along with the box missiles. So, and this guy has the same attachment points for him, so that's going to be fantastic. As you can see, he has Macer's custom Grim Reaper symbol right there, and also hidden behind the backpack that you would see it more in the actual fighter mode itself. But this is an excellent figure. If you can find one, definitely grab one. Last time I checked, Hobby Link Japan had a few of these left, but they might be sold out by now because that was last week and the last time when I saw one. And I lucked out and I grabbed one about a month ago when they still had a few left in stock. But the last time I checked last week, I saw a few were still left. So definitely check it out. If you can grab one, grab one. If not, sorry for missing out on it, because it even comes with this awesome 35th anniversary stand for Macross' 35th anniversary. So that is awesome. I'm going to put him to the side. And let's talk about a figure that I've already done 2 videos about, but I still love this figure to this day, and I'm still transforming it like a crazy person and just enjoying it all together. And that is the VF2SS Sylvia version from Macross 2. A fantastic Valkyrie design that feels doesn't get much love because of the fact that it's considered, at least according to sources, not canon to the Macross universe. But still, I love this design. If you want to see more about it, definitely check out those videos on my channel here. But as you can see, very detailed. It comes with, of course, this pack, the super pack, with all the parts and the missile launchers and the cannon and everything. So definitely check out my videos if you're interested in this figure and the anime that it comes from, because we'll be more than likely discussing that in the Macross lore videos. It'll be just an alternate style of lore. And then, of course, the final two, as you can already see in the background here, we have the Macer VF31 Siegfried, and then we have the Keith SV262 Valkyrie fighter. And this is interesting because you don't usually get too many enemy style Valkyrie fighters. Usually most of the time it's just the heroes that have the Valkyries, and the villains usually just get stuck with some generic mecha to fight against our guys against. But this fighter is fantastic. The detailing and the design, even on the shield, is amazing. Although it doesn't like to stay together, which is one of the reasons why I want to get the super parts version for this, because it includes a solid shield piece that is not the tail thing that is configurable. Now, the coolest part about this is the gold inlay on the body itself. All this gold and everything that you see on the figure itself is all actually a nice metallic gold. The only downside to this is the transformation on this fighter is very tricky, and some of the parts tend to rub, and some of that gold tends to, of course, unfortunately break off as the paint is chipped. So you have to be very careful with this. I would buy a second one just to have it in the collector's condition, but it's kind of another one that's hard to find because it didn't really sell too well, and most of them are already gone or been discontinued. Now this guy, of course, the VF31 Macer style one, is just a fantastic figure as well. The paint, the sculpting, and of course the posability is amazing on it, and I just love the design. It's definitely one of my favorite Valkyrie designs. I would say second only to the original old school VF1S, just for the simple fact that I love how they took the design from some of the most recent styles, like from Macross Plus, evolved into what we see in Macross Frontier, to what evolved in what we see in Macross Delta. You know, it's just a natural evolution of the fighter over the years. It's fitting to what is necessary in the series. And one of the cool additions that I like is the fact that this one has a turret at the top. That's a little difficult to see. Tilt this over. But it essentially has a turret at the top, and you can put the gun pod into the cradle here, and it can still fire it from there while still having the arm cannons, which is a good tactical choice for the Valkyrie, because now it gives them more free range fire, because the fights that Valkyries tend to get involved in, since there's going to be fighting other Valkyries, are extremely high maneuver fights. And having that ability to shoot from those different angles is just fantastic. So once again, this has just been a test to see how my mic does, plus to show off my Valkyrie collection. If you guys are interested in any more details about these Valkyries, where you might be able to possibly find them, or just general information about how well they handle the detail, the transformation, things like that, I'll be doing videos for each of these individually after I get done with the first part of my Macross lore series. So definitely look forward to that. But again, my name is Lucien GKaiser. It's been an excellent day talking with you guys all, and I'm glad to get a chance to try out this mic while showing you guys some cool Valkyrie figures. I look forward to doing the next parts of the Macross lore and getting you guys to enjoy and see how much the Macross lore means to myself, and how interesting it is in the universe of Macross and anime itself, and why Macross has endured over the years throughout, much like Gundam has, to show off sci-fi mecha, along with anime style drama, character development, and things like that. So once again, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for that next lore video. And welcome to the GKaiser Age. Lucian GKaiser signing out.